Right.
You have perfect timing.
Perfect.
Welcome, buddy. This is the losers bracket game. The loser of this will be out. This is between Bloody Phoenix and Bilbo Gaming. I am Setford, and I am joined again by Cheesehead Logic.
Again, that a-hole is joining you again.
I know, right?
Terrible co-caster. We got Bilbo Gaming, Bloody Phoenix. Bloody Phoenix definitely
10
kind of.
seconds remaining.
I mean, it is the only game that I saw for the most part.
Yeah, we've only seen one game
5
of each of these,
remaining.
and they were both one-sided against these teams.
Which sometimes does mean like
Reserve
some of these
time.
games do end up being actually like fairly close once in a while. Like when it
Yeah,
comes
we
down
have
to-
no idea.
Usually it comes down to weird drafts, kind of creating even games.
There's no way I would bet money on this
Radiant
because
team
not
battle.
enough information.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Even the Vegas books couldn't figure
I
this
do
one out.
like the icons. I like the dog and the phoenix.
Yeah.
I don't know why Bilbo is a dog, but
Well, last season the icons were hilarious. Like some of the
10
teams.
seconds
Who
remaining.
was it? Afera? Afera was the funniest.
you and that Afera chin, that little baby
Yeah.
chin,
5 seconds remaining.
that baby
So
face.
funny. So funny. We got the Naga band, the Piranha band from Bristol back. Heyo. Haven't seen him in a long time.
Well, he's
So
still
funny that-
like I was thinking about him last game. We were thinking about off lanes, and they picked Timbersaw. Like, still Bristleback is still like, hey, look at me, I got quills.
Radiant team
Like-
pick.
Well, it's funny how like in 2 months, like how quick he is.
Yeah.
I don't want to say irrelevant, but like so unused, and that's what happens when you let him
Dire
through.
team pick.
Invoker and Locken. Let's see if they could, like, if they have a Locken and an Invoker player. Like, if they pick up both of those and give it the Ember Spirit, that's probably worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, another nerf I was thinking for Ember Spirit would be the Battle Fury and Cleave mechanics.
Mhm.
So, I don't know if you know this. If I'm standing next to you and he cleaves you for 100, like say he has 100 damage and he cleaves you, and the cleave is 30%, I actually take 30. If I have 100 armor, I still take 30. You may only take 30, but I take
Radiant
30.
team
Armor numbers don't matter versus cleave damage, and I think that's kind of odd.
Mm-hmm.
But that's neither here nor there.
Well, I mean that's armor piercing, I think, right? Like
Yeah.
the concept behind it.
Well,
So-
that's also why you don't see people going Desolator with cleave, because if you lower the armor, it doesn't even matter. They still take
Radiant team
they take full damage
battle.
from cleave, so it's odd. But I don't know. They'd have to rebalance like Battle Fury and Sven and Magnus and so many things if they did that.
Well,
10
we got Omni pick.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I know
And
Omni Knight.
Like I'm sorry, like I
5
haven't seen him in a
seconds
while either.
remaining.
So
Yeah, but if you want to protect an Ember Spirit, you just repel him, right?
Yep.
Reserve time.
So
I mean they're gonna need to. I mean Ember Spirit's such a folk like hero right now. If it gets in the game, it's so hard to kill him. That's one of the biggest problems too
Dire
as well.
team
Like,
battle.
I think the best counter to him is Disruptor. Because if he slides the fist, you know where he's going to be. So you just ult that and then kinetic field that, and he cries. Because he is really weak. Like, he is a glass cannon. I said it earlier. He is such a glass
10
cannon.
seconds remaining.
Especially if you have any kind of physical damage, that'll just go
5
through the
seconds
Flame
remaining.
Guard.
I like this ban actually by Bloody
Radiant
Phoenix taking out the
team
Doom.
battle.
That way you can't drop his ult on Ember, or no Omni Knight for that matter.
Refresher do both.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a Doom with a refresher. So
Really?
10 seconds
yeah, no,
remaining.
I'll be honest, I've never seen a Doom with a
And
refresher. on him.
you're like, oh, well, we win because
5
it's now a
seconds
3v5.
remaining.
Is how it usually is.
Reserve time.
Tree ban. Nice.
Visage pickup. If they have a good Visage player, I think I would ban Drow here. Because, that Drow Visage is just so strong.
Yeah, the double slow. The damage too as well. DPS from Massage.
Dire team
Well, once he
battle.
steals, of course.
There's also, Hal works on them as well, so the Locken hasn't been in too many pings. So it's so annoying. I just want to scream at them. So stop!
10 seconds remaining.
I don't. They're saying something in chat. Somebody is.
Yeah, I can't even
5
tell.
seconds remaining.
I don't know who's picking how they're pinging.
If you're if you're one of the teams you can ping,
Reserve time.
like this screen is totally different and there's a map.
Dire team pick.
This is my old man. Get off my lawn. Stop pinging. Grant.
Yeah, it might not matter to you guys, but we have viewers trying to listen in.
Uh,
Damn kids and their ping.
I know, right? Back in my day, we didn't have pings. We didn't have mice.
Yeah, back in,
10 seconds remaining.
dude, I like look back at like the Dota 1 days, and then like I'm trying to like
seconds
imagine
remaining.
myself like when I was
Dude.
like 16, like 15, 16, and just trash talking playing Dota
Radiant
1 and like
team
trying to
pick.
get like trying to understand the game. It was so much fun.
I remember
Uh,
looking back now and looking at the graphics and go, "Oh my god, how did I play in those graphics? Because they look so bad."
oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Shadow Shaman though, I love Shadow Shaman. It's a dire Shadow Shaman, which means he can just drop wards, and you have 2 Forge Spirits, and that is a dead Roshan.
Dire team pick.
I mean, there's so many ways to play a Shadow Shaman too. Like you could play
Oh, yeah.
just like
Radiant
support. You
team
could play
pick.
very push heavy, kind of aggro type of Shadow Shaman. Like I don't know. I'm usually the type that goes like quick like chicken and quick chain, and then like try to make sure like everybody else could like I latch on and everybody else attacks. Some people like though getting the farm though off of him.
Well, either shock is actually a really good damaging nuke. Like it's 320 at max. That's slightly more than average, and hit 7 targets. So if you're gonna go off in a team fight, that's a lot of damage. But we have the Magnus Ember Spirit combo, which means Ember Spirit should be
5
safe lane,
seconds
and
remaining.
Magnus should be mid. I don't see
Yeah.
anything else happening.
Reserve time.
No, it makes sense. And Juggernaut, yeah.
Okay,
Dire
this
team
is a
back.
quad melee lineup. I would totally pick Drow here with your 5 ranged.
5 range versus 4 melee, potentially 5, right?
Yeah, that's just ugh.
Radiant
I'm
team
sorry,
back.
quad melee. I don't know. What are your thoughts about quad melee?
I mean, don't get close to him. Like
Or-
for the most-
What do you think about avoid this chronosphere? Because you're gonna hit at least
10
3, right?
seconds remaining.
yeah.
I mean, too many melees.
5 seconds.
Well, thing is, I
remaining.
mean, they're gonna be stronger quicker. Like if they get close to you, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble as well. So, like it really
Reserve
depends on
time.
positioning and map awareness. Like when it comes to range, like just don't let them near you.
This gyrocopter is gonna demolish with flat cannon. I'm sorry.
I mean, the beautiful thing about early game is without like too many abilities, it's very hard to get close to the range heroes as well. So they have a lot of harass potential as well.
I think this game is gonna come down to empower. If he can empower Juggernaut before he ults, and then have the rest of the time have it on the Emperor Spirit, like he can definitely just kill people. Massage, Shadow Shaman, even Invoker will just die to a Omni Slash.
Axe picked off.
Yeah, well,
Dire team pick.
Axe versus quad melee is pretty good too. Like so, Centaur's still in the pool. I don't know. I feel like Bilbo's gonna win because of the draft. Hey, look, there's a Centaur.
Radiant team pick.
Good guy. Good guy.
I mean, Juggernaut's pretty good versus Centaur. He has a. If you're really quick, you can obviously start spinning before the stun comes out,
Hmm.
and then he can't double edge you because you're still spinning.
Yeah.
So
No, that's right. Yeah.
it's all like that's just all about reflexes. I actually love Juggernaut. I just don't know about the Omni Knight now though.
Well, I'm trying to think right now
10
what they should
seconds
pick. I mean,
remaining.
would it be worth it maybe to grab somebody like Silencer for Bloody Phoenix?
Well,
Oh
it's
no,
already-
it's banned out. Banned out.
They
Never
banned
mind.
it out.
I'm just like I'm thinking of. I'm like, what's really gonna help?
Well,
him
first
out
of all,
right
it has to be ranged. I'm sorry.
Reserve time.
Like that narrows it down. It needs to be a support.
Viper.
Oh, or it's they only have one support.
They're gonna be thick. They're gonna be thick. They might not have a lot of support, but they are pretty thick. I mean, you look at it: Omni, Ember, Viper, Mag. Once you get some levels on them.
They're really gonna need an early mech. I don't know about this draft though. I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive, but quad melee.
Oh no, I know exactly what you mean.
Uh,
All right. Well, guys, I'll start off on
Prepare for
the good
battle.
old dire side of things. For Team BG, we got Invoker, ran of course by Beast. It's actually kind of cool. I like these little intros that they added, like the zoom in function. On Centaur, we do have Floyd sound. Can't kind of see him. We kind of hid behind the wall. Gyrocopter's going to be run by Flash. And Visage by Uncle Lennon.
I know. I know. I had fun introducing this team earlier.
And who's our last guy? Looks like it is going to be Shadow Shaman. And he's, of course, run by Ubladi Ublada. Beautiful names.
I know. I love that name, too. Over on Bloody Phoenix, we have a Juggernaut soloing bottom being played by Tsunami. Looks like mid's going to be played by the Viper.
To battle.
And Panda's on him. We have an Omni Knight supporting type being played by Canny. We got fucking Ned playing Magnus. Fucking Ned, man. And then,
Fucking
of course,
Ned, man.
we have Seti on the Ember Spirit. We already have Searing Chains up. I mean, I really do like Searing Chains. I think Searing Chains is an amazing skill. Like, he has such good synergy. That's why it's hard to nerf him. I mean, it's just it's such synergistic between everything.
Mm-hmm. Look at the model, though. This is actually pretty cool, like on Omni. The model looks pretty good. Dude, it's funny because when you're zoomed in like this, like in the third person view, it looks like you're almost playing like. Have you ever played Smite?
Oh, somebody loves Igor. Do you see that? That's really mini map. Igor love. Yeah. I played Smite.
Yeah, it's like funny. It's like from the third person view. It really looks like it.
Juggernaut looks pretty cool too. He's like some kind of kimono on or something.
The battle begins.
He's gonna be solo versus a centaur. That I think it's gonna come down to play skill. All on this. So centaur has a shield and Juggernaut has a hatchet. And even with the hatchet, he's like the same damage as centaur. Juggernaut has such crappy starting damage.
Well, I mean, he's down there.
Like 46 for an agility.
46. So he's just he's just like just
Yeah.
one ahead of like sniper basically.
He has a slipper, so he's up to 49, but
Denied. Top lane's gonna be fun to watch though. I mean, triple lane versus triple lane.
yeah, except it's triple melee versus triple ranged. So if they come up, they're just gonna be harassed so hard.
I mean, by level 6, it's gonna get pretty interesting. I feel like, depending how close they try to get to them. If they really push too deep into towers and they get caught, they might get pushed down under the tower. So, we'll see. Really depends on positioning for BP.
I just think it's gonna be hard to last hit. I mean, one good slow and into a well, Shadow Shaman actually hasn't skilled anything up yet, but into a rocket barrage. Rocket barrage. I don't know how many times I've died to that level 1. You're just crying.
I mean, you can't do much about it, so
I
like,
know.
it just pounds you down. So, well, they're gonna push up top lane. I feel like this is actually gonna be a fairly tame game, though. Like, I don't know. Even though it is like triple lane, like melee versus triple lane ranged, they can't really kill them.
Yeah, the problem is Gyrocopter has 8 less hits already. His 9. He's getting all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, well, not all of them, but you know that's a really good percentage.
I mean, for tri lane versus tri lane, yeah, no, that's really really good.
And Centaur is destroying this Juggernaut. He even got points in stats, and Juggernaut doesn't have any less hits yet. Like when I say crap damage, I mean it. Like good gain, but he starts with just horrible damage. Like it's going on poor man's shield. Help him out a little.
Nice. Yeah, no, Centaur spawned pretty well. I gotta. This is so weird.
What?
Like the combos, like how it's working out, like completely range versus completely melee.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while though till like something happens, like before like you can really tell. Like this is a combo that's gonna set up into the mid game. The late game, if you take a look at it, I feel like BP though has a really good team, like heading into it with Viper, with Ember, with Juggernaut. It's all really gonna come down to Magnus, how well he's able to catch everybody.
It also comes down to Centaur ult. If Centaur is able to just ult and they run away or chase them down, this is the point where you wish you had the Centaur, because your melee heroes could just get in their face.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
mid's pretty even though. This Viper and Invoker are basically tied.
which is kind of nice, but I mean, when you compare it to top lane, like right now, Gyrocopter's starting to.
Yeah.
You can see the gold starting to pile up for him pretty nicely. They're at least trying to deny though, so that's
Well, I
pretty
mean, they're
good.
contesting. They're not being punished. So the gold graph's already like 1,000. There's no kills, no first blood yet, just last hitting. And they are pulling. Shadow Shaman slightly pulling.
Would you go? Well, I guess already that answers the question. Looks like you went for level 2 Rocket Barrage. I'm like at this point, if you want to maybe like punish your opponent, especially in a tri lane, like would leveling a flat cannon be a little bit better, quicker?
I wouldn't even level flat cannon yet. I mean,
Really?
if you cast rocket, they can't kill it before it hits them because they're all melee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, usually you just attack it, but you can't do that.
Oh, they smoke up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're gonna just run into
Smoke's
them.
gonna
Though.
break though.
Yeah, like
Oh, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Shadow Shaman gets
This
caught.
yeah, this is an interesting. Visage is going down. Maybe. Nope. Just Shadow Shaman. Visage does go down finally.
Well, Gyrocopter's staying around a little bit too long.
Yeah. Like, okay, that smoke was horrible.
Well, they showed it like where Gyrocopter got smoked right in front of the creeps. So
Oh, okay, I didn't see that, but I just saw them like running around.
I
And
mean,
Visage was
broke
already
it.
half life at the start of the fight too.
Yeah, no, he got smoked up right in front of the creeps. Like Gyrocopter did. At least the other two were in the forest, and then I don't know. They just kind of walked out right in front of them.
Yeah, that seemed a waste of a smoke.
All right, well,
Bottom, we have an Omni Slice killing Centaur. He spun and then just Omni Sliced him as soon as it ended. He killed Centaur off from full. From full. He killed Centaur from full. That's pretty impressive. I mean, Omni Slice did so much damage to a single target.
like did he think that he could like stun him in time and double edge him to take him down? Like, I think Juggernaut's got too much health for that, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's going stats. I think he had to go stats. I don't think. First of all, I don't think he would have had the combo without stats. I don't think he had enough mana. Yeah, he wouldn't have. So that was well played. Like Juggernaut, people underestimate him.
Dude, hell no. I don't. I'm like, the dude does a lot of damage quick.
Yeah. So that basically means he won his lane. I think at this point. So now we look at the gold graph. We're still heading back down. It's only like 600.
Yeah, same with XP right now. It's getting
Yeah.
a lot closer.
That's that slot
I mean-
pulling coming in.
Well, I mean, that's still the nice part about having all the range here is you're still able to farm fairly easily. Like,
Yeah.
they still can't reach you. Gyrocopter does have to be careful though, because Magnus, I mean, if he gets somehow anywhere near him, able to kind of
Or just
charge him
get
back in.
All they need is he doesn't have Sleight of Fist yet. Oh, now he does. Sleight of Fist into a chains.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Centaur ult.
For
Invoker.
mid. Yeah.
Yeah. I looked and there was nobody close, but it was always because it already went off for like a second.
Just like somebody's got to be running away at this point. Forward Spirit forcing the Viper to go back, getting actually quite a bit of damage done on the hero.
That minus armor.
Damn. Well, I mean, nothing else is like really going on too much. What do you think is wrong with Alliance and Navi?
Other teams are just getting better. And
You think so?
they're still good, but other teams are just getting to where they can actually compete.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, I think Alliance and Navi's biggest problem is they don't branch out as much as they could. Oh, Arcane Boots on Juggernaut. Like, you know, Navi's all Ukrainian and Alliance is all, Swedish?
Yeah.
And other teams are more, they're not just one country. So their pool to draw from is slightly larger for player-wise.
Well, I'm thinking Navi. They got is it 3 or 4 Ukrainian? I know Kuroki. He's
Yeah.
German.
Yeah, they finally did branch out. I think they need to do it more.
Pick up Chuan. Yeah, apparently they're.
Man,
not gonna
his
get next.
Enchantress play was really good.
Yeah, no kidding. Just funny reading the chat for you. You seem like a Navi hater, man. You seem like a Navi hater.
I sound like a Navi hater.
Yeah.
I love Funnock. I love Puppy.
Dude, Funnock has to be like.
I don't think he's the
one of
best
the
off lane,
teams.
but he is really close.
Yeah, he's really good.
And on such a variety of heroes. And Puppy, if he gets like his, the thing is, I don't think they're drafting their strengths either. Like I haven't seen like a Puppy Chin or Enchantress in a while and stuff like that. Like just they're heroes.
Well, the thing is,
That
like,
it might also be the
switching up a lot.
metagame.
Well, they were switching up a lot of like heroes too. You typically, like, I consider probably Funnock one of the best tinkers in the world, but they put Dendy on him like over the weekend,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
kind of confused me. I'm like, why would you do such a thing?
But a hasted Invoker coming bottom. And I think another thing is the metagame. Like this current patch could just be bad for them. There's certain heroes that are strong are not their best. So there's also that. But just like anything's actually going to happen bottom. This Juggernaut. I guess he's lucky. He pushed out, like they had no vision. He just pushed out the lane and then went back to block some. Sometimes you get lucky.
Oh, this is gonna be dangerous right here. 2 on 2.
Oh, and he slowed. Oh, they have to ult. Yeah.
Getting the hell out of here.
Juggernaut's like, oh,
He's like,
I can't get close enough.
well, he did force an ult out, so that's pretty good. That means at least top lane could be a little bit safer.
Oh, what?
At least feel a little bit safer.
Viper's
Oh,
not
he does
going-
get caught.
Yep.
Yep. Later, Visage. No! Gyrocopter, though, sticking around.
Oh.
Mag gets caught.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was really unlucky. So that, yeah, I was gonna say you don't need a.
Woo!
That was a nice try. I was gonna say Viper is not going to mech. Looks like he's going to Yasha. I don't know about this.
Viper could be in a little bit of trouble. No, that
No,
they counter
Centaur.
initiative. Oh.
Yeah, Centaur is
Don't
down,
stop
but Viper did get stumped into the tower, and we have a
Yeah.
DG Invoker coming up from behind.
Gonna let the tower kill him. Juggernaut going the long route home. He's gonna probably buy that ring of health. No, he's actually gonna go.
Oh
for
yeah, he's going for Scepter.
Okay.
He has so much mana though. Like I don't think you need Arcane Boots. You already had 2 points in stats.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, at least this way he he guarantees he's gonna have that spin. He's gonna have that ult man available for him. Also, I mean,
Yeah, but you can get a Soul Ring and do that. And you Soul Ring and you cast a Healing Ward and you heal for more than that costs. I don't know. I just don't. Or even a Magic Wand.
Radiant's middle tower is
no,
under
true.
attack.
Okay, I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Like, I don't think. I don't have Phase Boots. Oh, about the Phase Boots. We have a Centaur up top though.
Radiant's
Man, he's
middle
only 100
tower
gold
is
from his
under
blink when he
attack.
died. Uh-oh. Visage. One more
One
hit.
shot.
Oh, Magnus is like, yes, I get gold. We have some bolts coming in though.
It's on Viper.
Oh, poor Omni Knight.
Magnus goes
Double
double
edge.
edge. Good play from
Yep.
Centaur. They can give Visage here.
Yeah, we have Juggernaut coming in. He does have to Omni Slash.
Oh, Visage is just gonna risk it.
Oh, we probably have a dead Centaur from the slow. Yeah.
Yes. Invoker though here is still here. Visage, like Viper barely alive. He needs to try to like snap him down with something.
Nope. And Shadow Shaman dies to Ember Spirit on the side there.
Well, Mag is back up top, so we'll see if he's able to snag anybody with the ult.
The next Omni Slash is going to be a level 11 one. This Omni Knight is, or excuse me, this Juggernaut is highest level in the game.
Level 11, yeah. I mean, once that level 2 ult comes up, that's going to be really hard to deal with, especially some of these, like, softer heroes. Well, completely whiffs, but
Yeah, that's like,
just push them off.
talk about centered on the tower. Like, you could have done it here at least. That way they dive you or they get hit by it. That was super defensive.
You can just see they just want to dive. They just want to get this tier 1 also and just
Yeah.
dive on top of them. I mean, that's good. They should be confident enough.
Well, they don't have
They're-
RP yet either. And they don't have Guardian Angel either.
How far is Guardian Angel away? Oh, he's level 5.
Yeah, remember, they were a tri-lane. I mean, we still have no Visage in the wards either. Like, I don't know. Rusty needs so many levels. I don't like him in the tri-lane. Look at that blink away. He finally has his blink now.
Oh,
Shackles up on Invoker, though.
Invoker should go down. Invoker
Yeah.
does go down.
And Viper Strike over
Viper
here.
going to continue on. I don't know why he's going after Centaur, but
Yeah, nice soul sunks are coming out. Yeah, I don't know when the things are either.
I'm just like, you could have went on massage, you could have gone on guard.
Oh, nice blink stun.
Stuns.
Oh, nice double edge. Nice spin
Oh,
though.
that repel right there. There goes massage. What is? Oh, misclick.
Oh, we have
Shadow
Guardian
Shop.
Angel now.
And full team
That's the
wipe.
T-Wipe, yep.
Is under attack.
What a perfect time to level to 6.
Dire's top tower has
Fantasco's
fallen.
like, well, this game's over.
I mean, it is. It is like.
I know. Juggernaut almost has a scepter. It's like 1,000 from it, basically. So.
I mean, as soon as Mag gets a blink dagger, it's gonna be over because they're already like too fat to be able to deal with in general. And then once they actually get really close to him, get caught, like it's. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna be able to deal with it. Like BG's late game is not a good the best combo. Like yeah, you're gonna have a lot of firepower from coming out from Gyrocopter maybe, but everybody else is just kind of stunned shackle for the most part.
This Invoker's gonna have
Radiant's
to
bottom
alacrity him, I
tower is
believe,
under attack.
have a chance. Just that way he instantly shoots all his flat cannon out and probably just insta kill somebody. We have a blink stun. We have a dead
Radiant's bottom tower is under
we
attack.
have a dead Juggernaut. They overstayed their welcome there. Hopper's going down too, but he did save the Magnus. Maybe.
I think you might be able to get.
Why did
Centaur
Magnus turn around?
poison.
Under attack.
Oh wow, Centaur lives.
Yeah, I don't think
Pretty
Magnus
good
should have
down.
turned around. He should have just ran after the virus strike. Like, there was too many heroes
Radiant's
around.
middle tower is under attack.
Do have the
Well, I mean-
minus up on Invoker though.
Well, I mean, you take a look at it right now. I mean, that is one way to get back into the game. Do little pickoffs like that if they keep overextending.
Yeah, the Juggernaut should have already healing ward or just backed up. You missed the Undying pick yesterday. That was fun to watch.
How'd that go?
It dominated. The other team tried to level 1 Roshan and he just put a tombstone outside the pit. And it was over at level 1 because of that.
Were they able to get Roshan the other team
No,
themselves?
no, it wasn't,
okay.
it wasn't that low, but it was still like a 4-man wipe at level 1.
I'd be just like that. You'd feel so demotivated if something like that happened. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like imagining.
Well, the other team would probably all be at level 4. You're still level
Yeah.
1. And like, I never see Undying. He's such a fun hero to watch.
That'd be hilarious. Just something like that happens. You get the GG come out like at the at the 1 minute mark.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not taking them damage from Forge Spirits. Half or so? Oh, it's popped down a healing ward. Sadly, this Forge Spirit didn't kill it. So they're going to push this T1 bottom, though.
Dire's
Yeah.
middle
Meanwhile,
tower is under attack.
Radiant's either gonna push that tier 1 mid. I guess they're trying to decide if they're gonna try to go for that tier 1 or if they're gonna try to defend against this. They gotta be really careful right here. BP has to fight as 5 though. They can't fight as 3.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower is under attack.
They have an RP. So it all depends on Magnus here.
Still doesn't have blink. Quite a bit of.
Oh, no, he's not going to have Blink for a while.
Yeah.
This is a support Magnus. He's now got his Arcanes. They have 3 Arcanes up on their team. Another reason Omni or Juggernaut probably didn't need to get him. Omni Knight was going to get him, and Magnus was probably going to get him.
Well, gonna initiate. Wow, that'll. Get
This
one
is where I
back.
think you go. I think I would immediately just turn and go at this point.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But they're just going to let him retreat. Are they picking out his own teammate like, wow, you're horrible? Because that's what it looks like.
I would. Like what?
Radiant's middle tower is
I mean, you saw that ult, right? Like,
Yeah.
Nobody.
They
Now,
may.
they get Viper. They got the Forge Spirits coming over. Let's see if they'll bait him in.
I think they're gonna.
Pops.
I think they're gonna feed these familiars. Tactical pause. Where's Merlini at? 1-800 Merlini, please. What else do we have coming out? Oh, Juggernaut has his scepter finished. That's huge. He has 3 more jumps, and it's only a 70-second
Dire's
cooldown.
middle tower is under attack.
They want to kill these familiars, but they're not going to because they're all melee. And they just fly away. Ah.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're just
attack.
going to give this away. They're not even going to fight. Centaurs look like he's trying to get a good blink, but... Another horrible gyro ultimate. And that's our P, but... Viper's already down. Magnus is already down. Oh, Omni Slash coming through. Getting a double kill. Like I'm going to get a triple kill for Juggernaut.
Whoever's gonna fall.
Yeah.
Shadow Shaman's the only one left. He's trying to stay close to the wards, but decided that might not be safe anyways.
Yeah.
Full.
That was another team wipe. That Omni Slash just destroyed them so hard.
Dire's bottom tower is under
It did kill the
attack.
healing ward really fast. Not quite fast enough, but pretty fast.
Look at Juggernaut. What is he doing?
Dying?
Wow.
Omni, the Blade Fury does not make you invulnerable. The smiley face. I don't blame that. Oh man, that is. Oh.
Just like there was no reason
he was like
at all.
Juggernaut. Like, he didn't even get knocked the last of it off. He was dead.
I don't know. Maybe he thought he was gonna be able to Blade for Fury everything else down, but before I guess he died.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Even without the Force Spirits there, that would still would have been risky.
Well, they are bringing down to the bottom lane right here. Let's see if they're
Dire's
gonna be able to
middle
grab
tower
Kenny
is
and
under
fucking
attack.
Ned. Fucking Ned, man. like that's the only time like I feel okay like in a more professional setting in a cast to drop that bomb.
When it sex with their name. Sadly, he died at the very start to get like indie gold. Or from his blink dagger. But we almost
Dire's
have a
middle
Vladimir's for
tower is under
Juggernaut,
attack.
so they're going to take advantage of their
Dire's
quad melee.
structures are fortified.
Taking the Vladimir's.
I'm still laughing over the Juggernaut.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Like the more I think about it, I'm like, what was he doing? He just like ran. He was doing fine. He was running away. Just like turned his head 180 and went after
He
it.
also sold his shield.
Uh,
I guess to buy the fast receptor earlier. But I feel like that could have saved him even from that.
Dire's middle tower
Got a
has
deny
been
coming out.
denied.
Little morale boost there. And if he had
Radiant's top tower
if he
is
changed
under
that massage,
attack.
he's just dead.
pops the ward. Like a little bit early, but nobody needs healing.
Creeps do.
Radiant's bottom
care about the
tower
creeps.
is under attack.
On level 1 ward also.
Radiant structures are fortified.
There's a big difference between 2% and 5% a second.
Oh god, this tower's going down. I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna save it. How far away is
Dire's middle
Gyro from
tower is
Scepter?
under attack.
Hasn't even started. Never mind. He just got the BKB.
Yeah, I don't think I would want my
Radiant's
Gyrocopter
bottom
getting a
tower is
scepter.
under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
He hasn't hit an
But if you're-
ultimate
Radiant's
yet.
bottom
He hasn't hit an
tower
ultimate yet.
has fallen.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm just like thinking about him. Like if he like if he's gonna try to stay further away from everything, it'd be nice and new.
I guess that could have been why he misses, because he's really afraid to get up close. But he needs to get out of there. He is being...
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. I don't think he can escape now. Ult from coming out from Viper probably. Yep. Stuck. One hit. Popping the BKB though.
But we have a double DC. He can't... I'm pretty sure they were RPM if they need to kill him. Actually, no. Juggernaut's there. So he can't even TP out.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, has that mini stun on the initial target.
Well, guys, we're paused for a couple seconds. Don't go anywhere.
Like, Juggernaut's building a Manta style as well. He and Viper almost has his Viper's farm has definitely fallen off.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Omni-Knight's building the mech. He's pretty good away. Magnus is 900 off his blink. The Ember Spirit already has the Battle Fury with his drums and face boots. So not looking good for Bilbo here. Visage has boots and a TP scroll. Centaur has a blink and a ring. is Shadow Shaman has boots, a smoke, 1 tango, 1 ward, and 1 branch. Like, they are so poor. They are just so poor. Gold graph showing that 5,000 gold and XP on the way of Bloody Phoenix here.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I still see. I mean, if there is still a chance for BG though, because there's been a couple times where Bloody Phoenix has shown that like they're not like as disciplined. Like
You mean
some of them will
Juggernaut?
go.
You mean that?
Yeah, I mean not exactly that, but like they just seem like they'll take fights like 3v5 or they'll overextend. Like they're showing a little bit of a lack of discipline, which
Well, no, both times that was Juggernaut. When they got engaged on
That is
top,
true, that is
Juggernaut
true.
had 200 HP on creeps and got blink stunned and killed. They do have a Force Staff on Invoker now. So maybe they'll be able to do some shenanigans with like Force Staff in their roster closer for some initiation. But this gyrocopter is so dead. Oh, he's gonna try to TP. Oh no, Centaur ult.
Radiant's top tower
Even better.
is under attack.
Except he's been
There's
cut
a bit-
off.
Ember's gonna cut him off. Actually, Ember might catch both. Does catch
Silent
fire.
early. As needs to call down though.
Hey, at least he hit the ult. He hit the
Yeah,
ult.
like that was actually a really good one.
Yeah, actually, if the rest of the team was there, that actually would have been
Radiant's
really nice.
top tower is under attack.
He has buyback in now. He has buyback. So if he really wanted to defend, he could buy back in TP.
I mean, his ult's down for 30 seconds, so I don't think it's really that worth it either.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think at this point either, but it's always a possibility.
Good job using the familiars to get a little bit of scouting.
Did that
out.
even do anything to familiars?
Yeah, actually hit him. Oh, both of them land, double stun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
think he. I don't know if he wants to resummon these or not. I mean, they're 4 melee again, so.
Yeah. I mean, this close to the tower, I think they're gonna be safe.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Well,
under attack.
Guard
Arrow's
copter's back.
Yep. Really weak soul assumption.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That Ember, man, that Ember spirit.
Like trying to defend this, trying to take this.
You know what? I gotta
Radiant's
like
bottom
BP's
tower
actually giving
is
BG a
under
little bit of
attack.
respect right now. Like earlier they were able to push, they were able to force their way in. Now they're being a little bit more cautious. Like,
I don't think they need to press these 5 until Magnus gets his blink.
well, we got a smoke up, and that's just gonna break right now. There's Juggernaut again.
Yeah,
right in
and
front
he's
of
going to
him.
ult and kill people.
Dyer's top tower
Oh, he
is under
just get
attack.
hexed. Oh, and shackled. With that repel coming out.
Gotta go right now.
Ember Spirit get a double kill. Enemy slash.
Yep, he's gonna one more hit away from Invoker. He's gonna be able to reach him.
You got to use his drums. Some of these drums.
I mean, if it wasn't him, it was gonna be Ember that would have got Invoker down. So
Yep.
Dyer's top
now they
tower
could go for
is
that
under
tier 2,
attack.
three hero wipe. I mean, like we said, the game's been pretty much over for the most part.
Dyer's
Like,
top tower has fallen.
They really needed a nice initiation there from Centaur. I think he needs like a 3 or 4 man stomp to have a chance.
Dyer's top
And they need a
tower
ward
is
trap.
under attack.
Somebody.
well, he does have Blink Dagger, so he might be able to hop in here if he really wanted to. Invoker's still down for 15 seconds, so it's a little bit of an ill-advised fight, but right on the repel doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Good old Uncle Lennon.
Well, was that a good RP that time? Because I actually didn't even see the RP.
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't.
It wasn't
it got-
amazing.
Yeah, it got two. It got two. But
Fucking Ned then.
yeah. Fucking Ned.
Uh,
I'm like, I just hope they move on, just so we could keep their names in the pool. It's okay. Later, I feel like later in the season we get the more like variety of like names and crazy stuff we're gonna have. I can't wait till we start having more Russian names and you have to pronounce them. It's gonna be so much fun.
I'm doing the best I can.
What are these moon runes?
Well, what is backward in thing? So we also have Sadie though.
Backward
Dyer's
end is like
bottom
E.
tower is under attack.
E.
Dyer's bottom tower
E,
has
say.
fallen.
E. And they have to have that little.
So why isn't the E and E?
Y is ooh.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
U is ooh. Yeah, I could go drop a whole alphabet lesson here. Actually, I can still consider Russian one of the hardest languages for people to learn. Like, I'm really happy that is my first language. Like, before I learn.
I think it would be easier for me than any
Dire's bottom
Asian
tower
language just
has
because of
fallen.
the lettering is still similar.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, actually,
Radiant's
Hangul, like
middle
Korean,
tower
like
is
Hangul's
under
actually
attack.
fairly easy to learn because the symbols are. It's not too many symbols. It's actually fairly simple. It's just a lot of just sounds you have to get used to. Like it's one of those things like your mind's just used to lettering, so kind of the symbols do trick you, but it's very simple actually. Like Hangul's not too hard. Too bad Koreans aren't good at Dota though.
well, they have Zephyr, which of
Yeah, I
course
guess.
is not Korean at all.
Yeah, right.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to take in Roshan yet with the healing ward.
Visibility.
I mean, you take a look at the only threat I would be looking at is like if they do get caught in a Roche pit, like if they get blinked on top and then Gyro ult plus the Sage, like the familiar starts stomping, like it's gonna be very hard to get out of that, especially with the Shaman War. Like there's a lot of potential for a good fight from BG, but they need to get them in very close quarters.
Going for it. Need some help. I was also really early healing ward.
Is under attack.
Oh, familiar coming through, checking out, spots it.
Like, oh, Sunstrike. Completely whiffed.
Roshan is just like, ah, my back.
I got all these swords and spears stuck in it. Now the sun's striking me with it.
Well, they spot him, so we'll see if they're gonna go for it. It's 45. Who's the one on the outskirts right there? That's Ember Spirit. So he's just waiting to hop in. It looks like
No
Magnus gets out of
Oh,
there. Oh, he puts her
Invoker
bow on.
got it. He got the kill and he got the Aegis.
Dude, oh my god.
What
They're
a
gonna go for it.
He's called out.
All coming out. Invoker does go down. Invoker though activating the Aegis. Centaur still barely alive. Finally, he goes down. Visage goes down like a halo basically. And Invoker the last one. Able to.
Those
Yeah,
flaws.
oh nice. He actually force steps out of there. Ember's chasing him down though, so you know he's gonna be dead. An angel of death.
Oh, they stole the Aegis, which is really sweet. And they stole the kill, but they still get wiped.
Yeah, I mean, Visage and Shaman, they're just so soft. So
Yeah, I thought that was going to go better. There was a decent RP. I think it was on 3. And of course, Omni Flash in the pit is really good. But I still can't believe he stole it. I can't believe he got the kill and he stole it, like both.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I mean, how much damage? Hold on, Invoker does. Well, Juggernaut does 150. About how about Invoker? Invoker does more. He does.
Yeah, but there was also a Viper in there, and there was like.
Well, he was starting to get distracted. I think with the fighting, he was getting distracted. Like they already started pulling out of the. They were trying to pull out of the Roche pit.
I like this Invoker needs one in Wex to start casting like Deafening Blast. Some of their spells just. I don't think the Quas Exhort is working out.
I'm surprised he hasn't even put one in Vex yet.
That's what I said. Like he just needs Deafening Blast. But he's also under leveled. Got a huge golden experience lead now. Besides farming with Soul Assumption on creeps. I think it's so much mana. Darkcopter has a helm. Has he not yet dominated creep to stack the ancient, so. Just most of the reason you get it. Nobody's been stacking ancients for him. Imagine if this had been like a quad stack at some point, or twice.
Yeah.
He would like have another item.
Well, I mean that makes the difference between like the more disciplined teams will actually
Yeah.
end up stacking it up. This just shows like what. I mean, no, it's like if I don't ever want to like just like shit on a teams, but the more you know who the more disciplined teams are,
Yeah, DK.
right? Yeah. Imagine if DK played these guys, 100 times.
But most teams have really been stacking. But I agree. It's one of the things you just learn as you play more, though.
Like I said, a lot of these teams they haven't been around together too
But we have double Battle Fury. It looks like he's going for triple Battle Fury.
Jesus.
Yep. Well, he's
that?
empowered. He's hitting for with Empower. It was 400 damage to hit.
Yeah, it was 400 plus 290.
Don't forget to add in the damage of what, 120 on Side of Fist? So 520? It's just crazy.
Yeah,
That is just...
Somewhere PA's really jealous.
Apparently people are saying I have an echo in your stream again. And that I'm really far away.
You have an echo. Echo.
What Maxwell says. I'm really far away and I have an echo.
Hold on, I'm like trying to open up all my browsers. So far away.
There's a call down coming. Yeah.
Is under attack.
We'll try to figure it out. We might have to
Kinda
recall
whiffed.
after the game.
Healing ward still healing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Well,
attack. Dire's
That's from
middle
Bowser.
tower-
Team dog.
Hey, what?
Do you hear a dog?
Yes, there's a dog here. There is a dog. Oh, nice RP. R3.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, this game is over.
I know.
Ultra kill. We want a rampage.
One
But
more.
he goes scepters. Rampage.
Dire's middle barracks is under
There it is.
Jesus Christ.
If Oka tried to deny it, he'll take those scepters. Well played there by BP.
Alright, here, let me try to give you a recall on Skype.
We'll be sending them up against Herodota here. Order that game, moving on. See you in a couple minutes.